Top of your news at 8 o'clock. New developments in the murder of Maya Lyons as her father hires a lawyer.
The city of Chicago faces a $400 million deficit. Now, Mayor Daley is considering some big layoffs of city workers.
And throw out the letter opener. We're going to show you a cool new way to open your mail every day using a rabbit. It is a video you do not want to miss.
Also, where you can get some free massages today. You don't.
Chicago police taking a closer look at the father of Maya Lyons as they investigate her murder. They spent the weekend searching his home. But Richard Lyons says the suspicion should not be directed at him.
Yeah, here to give us more insight is defense attorney Thomas Glasgow. After all these developments, what do you think about him hiring an attorney?
Well, first of all, let's look at the number of wrongful convictions in Chicago. If we want to talk about that, he ended up getting accused several times. That was his statement. And he's been in interrogation. He's willfully cooperated with these people, given DNA samples, allowed them to search his home. He allowed them to, do basically whatever they want. During the course of the search warrant, they made several accusatory statements towards him, which prompted him to hire an attorney, as anybody would. You look at some of the cases in the past where the gentleman ended up, the death of his daughter out west. He ended up not being the actual suspect. He was arrested, and they just got a huge judgment against the police department.
This has a lot of similarities to the Riley Fox case. What happened with the father there, Kevin Fox, went away for 8 months before DNA evidence exonerated the man.
Exactly. And
so this kind of seems like it's along the same lines as well. Why don't they just go right to the source, get the DNA evidence, and exonerate this man if not?
Well, she was stabbed on the 14th. He gave DNA evidence on the 15th. Okay. It still has to get through the Illinois State Police Lab, and the DNA evidence going through the State Police Lab takes quite some time. It's not just overnight.
Well, it's not just DNA evidence they're looking at either. They're also probably looking at statements and whether or not some of his statements have perhaps contradicted themselves. Right. But they have also had cases where the parents were the prime suspects and the cops never looked at the parents, and then it comes out that it was the mom or the dad. We've seen this case over and over and over again. So don't you think police are doing the right thing by opening the whole barrel of who the suspects are right now? They haven't ruled out anybody.
Well, absolutely. They should be looking at everybody. They want to have this crime solved. And he's not above suspicion. However, to be quite frank with you, the fact that he's willfully cooperated with them from beginning to end, he wants a solution to his daughter's murder. He's been very forthright with them. He's willfully gone to the police station. He's willfully made a statement. He's willfully given a polygraph test. Why they got a warrant suggests to me that they think that there is more evidence there that he's not being forthcoming.
Why would they have to execute a search warrant if he's being so cooperative? Why didn't he just let them in?
I think that part of it is that the police want to make sure that they have the legal authority to go into the house, the legal authority to get whatever evidence they deem proper. If you've got consent, the consent has to be verified. There are some problems with regard to if there are multiple people living in the house, whether or not it can be searched or can't be searched pursuant to Supreme Court rulings. If you have a search warrant, a magistrate's already authorized that, so it's not going to be a question of whether or not the search was legal. It's already been authorized by a judge.
Are police looking for something now? I mean, why would they execute a search warrant to begin with?
The police have been very tight-lipped about what it is that they're looking for. We don't know at this point, and we don't know why they would be searching his home, especially, as I said, the fact that he's opened this up to them.
Which would make sense why Richard Lyons went out and hired himself a lawyer.
Exactly.
All right. Thomas Glasgow, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Appreciate it. A town in Alabama has found